it's it's unfortunate that lots of people go into marriage with so many expectations, and when their expectations are not forthcoming, when their expectations are not met, they get disappointed. In most cases, it breaks the home. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be sharing with you 5 truths about marriage nobody tells you about. Number one, you never really know someone until you live with them. Lots of people think that when they date someone or cut someone for years, for a lot of years, for so many years, for a long period of time, that it will, it enables them know the person. But I am here to tell you for the fact that it doesn't work that way. You might date somebody for 10 years, 15 years, and still you don't know that person. I keep telling people, you don't know someone until you live with them in the same house. You can't tell about someone until you live with them in the same house. I tell people, you see, in marriage, you learn as you grow. Yeah, you learn as you grow. The older you get, the more experience you gain. So, I will advise that when you see that person whom your heart yearns for, who you are compatible with, whom you feel that, oh, it's gonna work out between both of you, do the needful, settle with the person. Then number two is having kids, having children don't always strengthen your relationship, rather it tests it. I will tell you for the fact, having kids comes with its own responsibilities. Yes, having children comes with its own responsibilities, and when you don't find balance between catering for the kids and having time for your partners, sometimes it brings conflict, it brings problem in the home. Yes, you have to find balance between the two. You don't give your kids all the time that you were supposed to give to your partner. And believe me, in marriage, your spouse comes first, even before your kids. Yes, I see and I hear a lot of people say, no, I love my children before I think about anything, before my husband is my kids. No, you and your husband were there before the kids. So, in your home, in your marriage, your husband comes before your children. It sounds so ridiculous, right? But that is the truth. In marriage, your partner comes first before the children. So, number three is conflict in marriage is inevitable, but how you repairs afterwards is what matters. Yes, that is the truth. You disagree in order to agree, and that is the sweetness of relationship. That is what makes it spicy. That is what makes marriage sweet. Yes, both of you have to quarrel, you have to do basketballs. Yes, you have to disagree. Yes, so no gavamba. Yes, for it to be sweet, because disagree, if there is no conflict or more boring. So if you're getting married, if you're preparing to get married, prepare your mind towards that. Not be when you and your partner do ya, when you and your partner just open mouths, you go run, carry your load, go your papa house, or you carry face throw away for war. The other one go carry face throw away for locker or throw away for door. It's not bad, but when it occurs constantly, that is when it's bad. That is when you start to seek help. But once in a while, conflict must come in. Number four, choosing to ignore or overlook your issues doesn't make them go away, rather it makes them more explosive. See, any marriage that lacks communication is dead on arrival. You see, In marriage, communication is key. Communication should be your number one priorities when you are setting your principles, when you are setting your rules. Communication should be number one on your list. Any marriage that lacks communication is dead on arrival. Show me couples who have stayed together for years, and I will tell you that they prioritize communication in their marriage. If you want your marriage to survive the test of time, I would advise that you make communication the number one on your list. You have to prioritize communication. Yes. You have to talk about every issue. You have to talk about every matter that you have. You don't ignore them. Because when you ignore them, you start losing your partner without even knowing. Yes. You can offend someone and the person will just keep it to yourself. You don't keep things to yourself in marriage. People should talk about it. And when you talk about it, you let it go. You let it out and you let it go. Number 5, you don't complete one another. Rather, you complement each other.